What is going on, everyone? It's your boy TMZ. We are back with another video. Now, I don't know about all of you watching, but I rewatched that TMZ video over and over and over. And I got two things from it. One, Van Lathan is definitely well educated, and I was glad to see him respond to Kanye without having to say anything disrespectful. And he just seemed very credible in my opinion. And two, I was very shocked to see that there was someone who seemed very well educated in TMZ. No disrespect though. But let's get right into this video. So pretty much, this is my most requested video because and I say this every time something huge happens, but a lot of you wanted me to react to the TMZ video with Kanye West, and I was like, you know what, let me hold off because I have a feeling a lot more people were gonna speak on this, and a lot of celebrities, a lot of public figures spoke on this against Kanye. It's crazy. Not one person spoke in reference to supporting everything Kanye's been doing. A lot of people have been speaking against this, like speaking on Kanye against this whole situation. Now, one thing I have to mention here, I hate that people are dismissing all this, that everything that Kanye is going through, and assuming that this is for an album release. Understand that this is more harmful to his brand than actually benefiting his brand. And I understand oftentimes artists had this weird tactic of starting beefs or started like this crazy shit in their personal lives and started speaking about it on social media, which may have caused them to get some buzz, but then we come to find out that they have an album that's dropping in less than 2 weeks. But in this case, I feel like this is actually hurting Kanye, and I don't believe that this is a publicity stunt for an album release. I don't feel like this is any promotion at all. And the second thing I hate is that in like 3 DMs I got on Twitter, people are saying shit like the most crazy shit. They're stating that he's trying to cater to white people. That sounds ridiculous. We have some of the most well-known, biggest artists out here like Jay-Z. We have Eminem, and then I'm gonna use Kanye, who have a large audience of white people. For what reason? Why would you assume that he's doing all this for white people? And just to put white people in that category as if like they're all racist, it just sounds kind of ridiculous. And you sound like a fucking idiot. No offense. Well, matter of fact, all offense taken. And it doesn't sound fair at all. And you sound a bit uneducated. But let's get right to the shit though. So pretty much Kanye was expressing himself on TMZ. Now here's the shit that's confusing me. We have people like Charlamagne the God who spoke out saying that, you know, they spoken to Kanye West one-to-one. They had like this one-to-one interview. He seems like he's in a better place. He's in a better position. I like this form of Kanye now. He seemed way better than he was before. But then we get shit like what he's been doing on Twitter, and we get the shit that he was saying on TMZ, and he sounds ridiculous. So now I'm questioning what Kanye, what version of Kanye were you talking to? Because you sound kind of crazy right now. Kanye sounds ridiculous. Now, I'm not upset that he supports Trump. I don't know why people are upset at that. You can support whoever you want to support. Supporting Hillary don't make you any better because of her views outside of the US and what she was supporting outside of the US. So you supporting Hillary don't make it any better. I'll just be independent. I'll just support my fucking YouTube channel myself. But anyways though, him supporting Trump isn't the problem. It's the statements and what he was saying that surrounds that support with Trump. For example, I'll use it again. Him saying, I love Donald Trump. We're like dragon energy, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. I don't care. But then stating that slavery, 400 years of slavery was a choice. Now you sound kind of ridiculous, and I can't fault people that are assuming that you're bugging out mentally. Also, let me make this very clear that supporting the Republican Party isn't wrong either. The problem is a lot of people assume and associate people who are racist with the Republican Party, and I don't understand why people even do that. Understand? So it's kind of ridiculous to hear these statements from certain people who just don't clearly understand Democrat and Republican, because you have people who are racist in the Democratic Party too. Now let's be very honest, I feel like there's people that don't even know why they don't like Kanye. Like me, for example, I don't agree with this shit he says. I don't like the fact that he resorts to Twitter on all this bullshit that he's been saying, and to put the cherry on top, he went to TMZ speaking out on this shit. I feel like Kanye isn't mentally there. Now I'm not saying he's mentally ill. I just feel like in his current state, Kanye isn't really Kanye. Now he's always been a bit awkward with interviews and all this other shit, and always wanted to be bigger than where he was at currently at the time. But I feel like now just got him all the way fucked up. I mean, even yesterday he came out with another video with TMZ, how he was addicted to opioids and he was doing liposuction because of the people. He didn't want them to make videos on him being fat or talking about him being fat, and he did it for everybody else. Just seeing current Kanye, he's just not there mentally, man. And even though Kim Kardashian made that tweet or statement that, you know, she supports Kanye, that this is not him suffering from mental illness, people need to stop dismissing the fact that this is truly who he is and this is what he believes in, and is trying to kind of go towards the lane of, oh, he's suffering from mental illness. I'm glad that she's supporting Kanye and was defending him, but you can't fault people for assuming this when you see things that are being the way he's translating his messages, where he's promoting all this shit, how is he doing it, the fact that he's doing this shit on Twitter messages where you know the context of shit is gonna be taken out poorly, the fact that you're coming out here on TMZ saying all this crazy ridiculous shit. Now mind you, once again, I'm not gonna sit here and say he supports a racist, because a lot of people can come back to me and say, well, tell me, how is Trump racist? And sometimes I kind of like freeze a bit, because I'm like, fuck, he ain't never said the N-word or something like that. He never said, you know, something that just straight off says that he's racist, but he just made comments that alluded to like us assuming that, look, he might be a racist. Crazy to me, and I would love to read your responses to this in the comment section below. But I look at Kanye just like Jay-Z. They're very well respected. They're very well known. A lot of people look up to them. People change their lives because of these two artists, right? But what's so sad is that I feel like each and every day, Kanye West in his current state is just dying on us, right? His mental state, I feel like there's so many mental blockages in his life, and I feel like we're losing Kanye, and he's becoming something, he's morphing into something different. And this may sound crazy, but these are the type of things that lead to people committing suicide and all this other crazy shit. Because, and once again, I don't want the conversation to be, or for you guys to take this whole video out of context, assuming that I'm saying all his beliefs and shit is because he's mentally ill. No, there's a mix here. There's something wrong here. I'm cool with whatever he believes in, but I feel like him personally, and you can just see it in his face, he seems awkward when he talks. He don't even seem right, whether he has all these crazy statements or not. I just feel like personally, he's not mentally there. However, I respect his opinions and thoughts on Donald Trump and everything else that's been going on in society. I'm cool with that. I have no problem, whatever. I'm not gonna just judge him right there and say that's mental illness. No, I'm talking about outside of all the discussions and statements. Look at him as a person, see how he's been moving, and just see things that he's been talking about that has nothing related to anything political. He's not all the way up there, man. And that can lead to something huge. Like if he's suffering from depression, if he's going through a lot of stress, which he said in the Charlemagne interview. And I worry that someone of that importance, or someone such as Kanye, he will lose himself and lose that battle against himself. You know, it's for one thing that people on Twitter or people don't really like him anymore. That's one thing. But for you to not like you and to lose yourself to yourself is just sad. It's scary. And I just hope it never comes down to this. That's what I've been kind of worried about this whole time. That's why I didn't want to react to the TMZ shit, make jokes on it, because I'm like, yo, we're getting to a point where I hope in the next few years, Kanye just don't go through this outburst of just crazy shit, mental blockages in his career, to where he just starts wilding out. On multiple accounts, we've seen him wild out, and I worry that he's gonna go through a path that we may not see him again, and that's serious. So I would like to see your response to that. Do you believe that that's the case? Do you believe that that's something that's even possible, or how do you feel about that? Because once again, he's viewed upon as someone huge to so many other people. He changed the lives of so many other people, but in the conversation of just what he's been talking about and his beliefs, I just don't agree with that shit. I think he's bugging out his ass. I don't agree that he supports with the whole support with Trump and all that other bullshit, but I respect the fact that he came out and said it anyways. I don't know, man. We have a lot of injustice happening in this world, and just hearing what Kanye had to say, yeah, this man is not here. He's not here with us, man, mentally. 400 years of slavery being a choice. I don't even know what to say to that, but drop your comments below. I don't want to go too or any more into this. I would just like to read your comments and see what you guys have to say about this. But it's your boy 3MG. God bless everybody, and I'm out. Peace.